Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Dano. Looks like slow action today. Trying to fix my sound. TH. Wow. You just look at the level 2, it looks really jumpy. It jumps everywhere. I don't know if it's like lag or, but it's like a few cent spread and it jumps pretty quick. XTNT. Good morning, Xinhui. All right, let's see what's going on here. I think XTXT can set up a long later if it's holds over VWAP. So if XTNT can hold over VWAP, it'll get interesting. So it's not a long here. It could fade away. Let's see. So maybe a retest on the 15-minute chart. And then holds VWAP as support, and then flag. Oh, that's a nasty 15-minute candle though. On XTNT. This candle is not nice. Yeah. I think it's gonna get a full 15-minute test at 240, 246. Just because this 15-minute candle. But it looks like it's creating an inverted cup and handle here. I don't know if we'll find an entry. I think if it gives one bounce here, I'll probably look to short it. But okay, I don't have any borrows. Yeah, so it's gonna get the 15-minute test. 15-minute candle is really ugly. A big doji red candle. You guys see anything else moving out there? Atnf. If this kind of supports with a higher low on VWAP, might try to take a small trade on it, but I don't think you'll go far. The 15-minute chart looks like it looks like it's caught up. I think if it gives a few more 5-minute candles, I think it could look for like a cup and handle on this 5-minute chart. A few more consolidation candles. How does the daily chart look? Okay, the daily chart looks pretty decent. Looks like it broke out. Oh, so it went all-time highs today. ACY. Actually, this could actually be a short 30-cent risk. This was a 15-minute test though. So right now it's creating an inverted cup and handle. $0.30. Risk 30 cents to make 60 cents. Alright, okay, so I was gonna pull the trigger there. I think I missed it. It was a 11:32 break. But this would be just for the correction to the 15-minute chart. So there's a inverted cup and handle here. It's testing the 5-minute chart, but I think we probably could see it test below 11. 11:32 was probably the trigger. Stop at 11:60. It's gonna be like a wide risk, 28-cent risk. You probably could get like a 50-cent profit on this short. But I would like this pretty long after it tests the 5-minute chart and reclaims VWAP. That'd probably be the best. But yeah, 11:32 was a short. Got a little wick there, rejection. So I think this is probably gonna continue down. ACY. Oh, is it not working? All right. ACY 9 to 14. Has their daily resistance at 17 bucks. 21 and this day $38. It's getting extended right now. Probably see a pullback. Do I have any locates? I don't have any locates for this. Hey Piglet, how are you? Ava. I'm good, I'm good. My thing is messed up. So this went to 11. 50-minute now, it's almost caught up here. I would say it's pretty caught up now. I think if this reclaims, reclaims 1132, and maybe we can squeeze over VWAP. Have I seen W? Yeah. Doesn't look good right now. I think WHLM is probably gonna fade back to $6 today. Or 7. For now it's supporting at the 770 level, which was pre-market lows. That's at 765. That's a low here. But yeah, around this area, 770s. That's where it's bouncing at. I mean, you could play a bounce, but it'll probably just be a quick scalp towards like 850s or $9. But this is probably gonna go back down to 6. it's probably gonna get rejected. You can see big volumes in the morning, so you're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna try to stop out. Like in probably in an hour, it'll probably break the 770 and go back to 6. But it's gonna try to bounce here to 850 from this low support. Maybe 850, maybe try 9s, but I think any pop is gonna get rejected because you got this big volume here. People have average price of 9. They're at a loss right now. CLC. AKTX. A little halted. AKTX. Don't think this is gonna drop. It depends. Was it news that triggered this? It looks like, I don't know, probably something happened. There's like no volume here. It's like pretty much dead the whole morning, and then you just got this 250,000 bar. I guess I have earnings tomorrow. Earnings tomorrow morning. It actually could go further than you think because it does have this daily breakout. Yeah. Depending on what the halt was. It's gonna resume in 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So let's see what it does. It is extended though. Five minutes at 260. So it should resume in like a couple seconds here. Alright, that was 5 minutes. So maybe it's halted for a little longer. Maybe it's pending news halt. That's 21% institutional ownership, 18 million float on AKTX. Wait, is it unhalted? It doesn't, it's not moving for me. It might, yeah. This is halted a little longer than usual. Usually it's 5 minutes. So the last print was 7:16. And it's like 7:23 now. There's quite a bit of resistance around this 340, 350 area. So we're here at 332. That's the resistance. We're gonna be a 10-minute halt, so it's gonna be in 2 minutes. No news. AKTX. So in 20 seconds, it should unhalt. If it's a 10-minute. So let's see. All right, so there's the unhalt. It's pretty extended. It's gonna be a gap down. I'm just gonna watch. Before I used to just short and risk high day, but sometimes you just get squeezed out from all the people that are doing the same thing. But it is extended. Do I have any shorts? Okay, I do. Yeah, it didn't really give a setup. I was hoping it could go higher. Yeah, looks pretty dead now. Yeah. It's mostly shorts just piled in there. Might get a bounce soon, but I think that's pretty much done. I'm gonna move on from this. WHLM, so it got like that 850 bounce, and it's, what is it doing? This looks pretty tempting for a short through 775. But let's see. 5 minutes. 15-minute chart is extended. Hourly looks like it created some lower highs. It's on 70.75 right now. I think it needs one more bounce. I feel like it is too extended on the downside. It could break here. Okay, there's a break of 7.75. Wow, that's like a 30-cent move there. Yeah, so that was a move. But I felt it was a little extended. So like 7.75, and then if you risk a tight risk, like right here at 7.90s, it's 15-cent risk. Guess it's not too bad. But the only thing was I looked at the 15-minute chart and it looks pretty extended. It's just 4 red candles. But yeah, definitely if you took this short, I'll probably cover a few, but because it could probably bounce due to the extension. But it looks pretty heavy. It broke pre-market low, so I think $6. It'll probably begin to fade now to $6. ACY recovering here. This looks, it looks like extended on the 5-minute chart. This does have room all the way back down to the daily. So this has room to pull back all the way to like 470 or FBIO. But I think the 15-minute chart looks extended. Yeah, so there's the break a bit. So still no trades for me this morning. Haven't seen a setup yet. So Atnf, if it yeah, possible. I'm in the Bay Area. If that helps. So this is a high of day break, or attempt to high of day break. It's extended on the 15-minute chart, so definitely not a long here. I'm not gonna long this. 15-minute chart is at 1150, so I'm more short bias here. I'm gonna watch ATNF for a possible short. I wanted to see it break high of day and fail because it's extended. But it's like a cup and handle, but it's just too extended on the 15-minute chart and 5-minute chart. So if this like breaks high of day by like a couple cents, it's gonna squeeze some shorts out, and then we can look for a reversal. Way too many lines now. So the 15-minute 90 EMA is at 1130. So you see how extended that is. I think I want to see this breaks 1255 day and then gets rejected and short from there. Do I have any shares to short? Okay, I don't have any borrows to short this anyways. But that's just an idea if you guys have borrows. I'll look for this trend line. See this break with high volume of high day, so that's gonna squeeze out the shorts and some of those high day buyers. But then because it's extended, it might not go far. It's not gonna have support from the 15-minute player and the 5-minute player. Probably something like this. Break high of days, big volume, we get rejected short off this trend line break and an inverted cup and handle. But yeah, I don't know if it'll play out like that, but that'll probably be the best. I mean, it could even reject here since it's still extended. Yeah. So if you look at the 15-minute chart, it's like a big hammer. It's closing in 7 minutes. But it could pull back to 1130s. So yeah, don't long here. I mean, I made a mistake a few times longing these positions here. And then you just get like washed back down to 1130s. Okay, yeah. I'm probably gonna just move on from this since I don't have any shorts. But that's just a plan that I would take. I mean, you could try to still extend on the 15-minute chart. So even though it doesn't break higher days, you could probably find some spot here, like maybe this 12 break. But the 15-minute is just right below, so it might break and then just test the 5-minute chart and then try to break high days from there. But like if it creates lower highs here in a $12 break, you can risk like 1220s, 20-cent risk, and then test at 1130s, which is like 70 cents. Risk 20 cents to make 70 cents. But it looks like there's some buying volume there, so I think high of day is gonna break. It's gonna break high of day, but I think it's gonna get rejected pretty strongly. So that's Atnf. Let's see what else is moving. Can't short, but I'm not longing that one. Whlm is fading from that 775 break. That would have been a good spot there. 775 risk 790s, 15-cent risk. It's trailed back down to like, could have made 75 cents from that. So that's a pretty good. Get 4 to or 5 to 1. That's pretty good. But I almost pulled the trigger there. The only thing was it was way extended on the 15-minute chart. It's like 5-6 candles, red candles. I was expecting some correction. I guess this little wick was a correction that made people feel comfortable towards the 9 EMA there. But yeah, I feel like this should probably get bounced to $8 before going lower. ACY, okay, did I have any shorts on this? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be tempting. It looks like a long, and I've longed these before. I mean, it could work, you know. But I think the probability of it just failing, it's higher. So if there's a high day break, let's see how far it goes. So I'm thinking of a rejection here. But you know, you can't underestimate stocks. It could continue higher. But I'm thinking it's gonna get rejected and then crash back to 1150. So if it holds like that 1150 level as support, then I can see it going higher, but Yeah, so there's the big volume. So let's see if we can continue. So there's a rejection. Let's see what it does here. But I don't have any shorts, but I would definitely short this. Back down to 1150. If it gives you a signal, like an inverted cup and handle somewhere. Something like this. That would be the 1 minute reversal to the 5 minute to 12 bucks. If it gives a lower high here. But I don't have any shorts. And possibly it'll probably retest that. And then maybe another lower high for the 15 minute. At 1160 now. But this holiday break looks weak. And the same reason I mentioned, it's extended. It's going to get possibly rejected. But, you know, if it runs, then that's like, you know, 10% chance that it'll run. So ears. Here's gap up today. Bounce from the lows. I don't have any shorts, but a long would be support over 5 would be a possible long. So something like this would get me interested in a long. Support of $5. So ACY looks extended on the 15-minute chart. 5-minute looks like it's might be ready. I think after this candle, you could risk that. Let's see, is this a fail flag? All right, so it's on the flag line. Let's see if it attempts the 5-minute flag here. But if this 5-minute flag breaks and fails, I'm gonna look for a short there. Something like this. With a target of 11:20, 11:30s. Do I have shorts? Oh, I don't have any shorts. But if this 1190 breaks, risk 1235 potential. But I think ideal spot would be it try to break this flag line and has no volume, and then creates a lower high here. You can risk this for that break. Target is at 11:30s. Target's down here. It's ACY. Yeah, ears have mixed signal on it. On the hourly chart, so I held the hourly with wicks. I actually had another wick here on this hour, so it felt like it trapped shorts there. Pretty much these wicks. If it actually hangs on, recovers $5 like this, you could set up a flag later for the afternoon break. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of extended on the downside, so I mean, there's still room on the daily chart if you want to try to short it back down to like $4, but it's gonna be tough to find a spot to short. ACY, so I think ACY is gonna attempt this. Okay, so it didn't exactly break, but potentially you could risk like 1230 area for a $12 break from this lower high, but 1130s. I don't have any shorts, but I would probably go small for that 30-cent risk. PLBY. This kind of spready. Just gonna avoid that one. TH. So tested the 15-minute chart. It's bouncing out the daily 9 EMA. So this can get another leg up, I think. I think this has a long potential later. If it can reclaim VWAP, holds 350 as support, I think there could be a flag play later. Just tested all the areas here. It looks pretty good. The daily chart looks alright as well. Might get some daily swing traders buying it up. Let's test the 90 MA. Oh, so there's Atnf. What did I say? Crashed to 1130s, like I said. You know, from my experience, I made a lot of mistake trying to buy these higher day breaks, and because of extended, you get a crash. That's why I was mentioning if you had shorts, look for that. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much eyes it is. If the chart isn't set up, it's not gonna go. So ACY broke that $12 area. So that was the spot there that I mentioned. I didn't have any shorts. 12.30 for the 12 break, or 12 break risking 12.30s, 30 cents. You can make at least 60 cents now, 2 to 1 or 3 to 1, 90 cents from that extension to the 15-minute chart. Oops, on ACY. I didn't have any shorts, so I'm trying to open a new broker so I can have more locates. I think TD Ameritrade is limited. Cobra, do they have good locates? I never really heard of them. Cobra trading. Pricing. $4.04. Yeah, I'll look into it. think it looks alright. Yeah, I opened a Traded Zero, but getting bad reviews from them. So I haven't funded it yet. Hey Adam the Goat. How much money do I make doing this a day? I say right now I'm averaging like 300 to 400. But I'm slowly scaling up. But today I haven't taken any trades. You can see here, it's empty. Really slow day. So my trade is very particular to increase my probability of winning. How many hours? So I actually have a full-time job, so I only trade, like I stream live for like the first 2 hours. I'm probably gonna hop off soon, maybe in 20 minutes. But you can watch my YouTube recaps. And my trading style, it's just these two strategies here that I trade. So the long setup is the flag pennant, and then you wait for support to or resistance becomes support, and then a lower high. So to beat the market, you have to understand risk management. So you have to risk small for a big reward. So these are my two setups. On the short side, it's a inverted cup and handle. But so far I haven't seen any signals. There are a few signals, but I didn't have any like shorts available. So yeah, although there's signals, I can't trade them. So that's why I'm trying to expand my broker. ANKR. ANKR coin? Is that what's ANKR? Is that crypto? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, okay. Here, let me see. ANKR. ANKR USD. Coinbase. Let's see. All right, so this is ANKR USD. So just looking at the daily chart, it is performing. You're getting lower highs here. So this is the lower high. Or it's starting to form a lower high. It depends on what the high is. So it looks alright on the daily. Like this spot here, like a lot of people try to dip buy these spots. Like the best spot to dip buy is probably around here when it's forming a lower high. Like if you're looking for a dip buy, that's probably the spot. You buy here, risking 14 cents. That's your stop. You buy there, you want to risk $100. Depending on what if you're gonna buy and hold long term, you might want to risk like 500 or whatever. You size in, so that's $500 loss, and then maybe you can trend higher. But this is on the daily. I can check that for like 4 hours. Yeah, so 4 hours you can see that now it's an obvious like lower high here on the 4 hour chart. And there's like a flag break potentially. So if this continue and break out here, you can, if you buy around here, you can stop at 14 cents, the 14 cents area. So it's gonna be like a 1560, stop at 14, and then this could potentially break. So you got support. So ideally what you want here is, so you can see this area here, it's pretty key level. It'll pop over this. So if this trend line break out, it'll pop over it and then holds this as support. That'd be like ideal, kind of like what it did here. Like it holds it as support. So you want to have this pop over, hold this as support, and that's gonna confirm the uptrend of this breakout. But if you want to get in like right now, then your stop is going to be at 14 cents here if you're going to swing it. That's where ANKR USD. Yeah, I mean you could buy it, just understand your stop, and you can size in how many you're comfortable with losing. Yeah, Atnf is pretty much dead. I don't think you'll recover from this. You probably have a retest of like maybe 12 around this area, but I think it's dead. This is stocks now. Adam the GOAT. This looks tempting for a short, but I'm not sure if this is extended on the 15-minute chart. 288. There's like this little like. Hey Adam, right now, like, are you looking for like a swing trade? Like where you hold couple days to a week, 2 months, long term? Or are you looking for a day trade? So this is pretty spready here. 7-cent spread. Probably gonna avoid this. I else like fail for these type of stocks. I mean, it's very spready but really tight. I'm gonna avoid that. CUEN halt. Okay, looks like it unhalted. I have none to borrow here, so I can't short anyways. You don't know what the difference between a day trade and a swing trade? So a day trade is like where you buy today and then you sell today. Either you sell within minutes, 5 minutes, hours, but usually you close the position within the same day you open them. That's a day trade. Swing trade is like you open today and then you'll close it, you know, a couple days later or next day or a couple weeks later. And then like long-term trading, you probably hold for months to years. So it depends what kind of trader you are. And depending on what kind of trader you are, you will look at different time frame. Right now, I'm a day trader, so I look at the 1 minute and 5 minute and 15-minute time frame to enter my trades. But if you're a swing trader, then you'll be more interested in looking at the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, and the monthly time frame. Like if you're like a long-term trader. How do you know when to close? Like after you enter? So you should always have a target in mind. Like whatever you're risking, you should have a reward. Or else you're just being a buy and hold at that point. Then I don't know. That's not trading. That's just like kind of investing. Unless you know the company very well, you could buy and hold forever. But that would just be investing if you do that. But if you want to be a trader, then you should know where to exit once you enter. Yeah, so like Tesla kind of pop up today, right? So let's see what happened. So I could give Tesla for example. I mean, if you're doing like technical analysis, you could draw a line here like this, and you can see it's like tested the 9 EMA. Has like a cup and handle here forming. So it looks pretty good. If it breaks this, you can go higher and you can stop at what is this level? You can stop at 667. So 667, that's where this low is at. And if it breaks this, that's going to be at 700 or 705. But let's just use 707. So that's going to be the price difference between this is 50 to 50, right? No, it's not 50, it's 40. So it's 40. So you could buy Tesla at this point and your stop is at this point. So that's, you're risking every share that you buy, you're risking $40, right? And then you should have a reward in mind. Like, you're gonna risk $40 to make what? And then you can say, oh, I'm gonna look at the target of this resistance level. So this is 780. So this is 780. And then you buy at 707. And then your stop is at 667. So $40 to make $80. So you're risking $40 to make $80, which is a pretty good risk to reward because you're risking 40 to make twice as much. So you always want to look at that. So like 780 is resistance, so that might be a potential target area, or you can use like a Fibonacci extension. So like a 100% move from here, from the little cup here, it's around 788. So if you measure this distance of this cup, this distance, this height, and add it onto this, is 788. So yeah, there's multiple ways you can look for targets. But yeah, it doesn't have to be 100% buy here and 100% sell here. You can buy 100% here, you can sell 50% here, and then another 50% here. So you don't always have to be all. But yeah, that's just like an example on how you can use risk management to enter trades and exit trades. But yeah, I just use the same concept, but on the smaller time frame, like in the 1 minute. But I day trade mostly like just the smaller price stocks and with higher volume during that day. It's what most day traders trade. We pretty much look at the same stocks and trade among each other. To my price. Yeah, very slow day today. I barely see anything. TLSA. Yeah, this is too spready for me. I can't trade that. Yeah, I might call it a day. I didn't take any trades today. And I have an appointment soon. Ears. So ears, I'm more short bias, so I wouldn't take this as a long unless you're like scalping. The only reason is because the daily chart is extended. So you can see the 9 EMA on the daily chart is around like this 406 area. And it has a lot of room to the downside. So I think this is gonna pull back. So definitely not a long and hold for a swing trade at this position. I think it's gonna go back down to $4 today. You can see on the daily, on the hourly chart, you can see it's forming a probably head and shoulders. Like on the bigger time frame, it'll probably form a cup and handle here, right? So there's going to be a cup handle. And in an hour or two, I think it's going to break 460 to go back down to $4 to retest the daily. But yeah, if it does set up, it's gonna need a long way. It needs to hold $5 as support. That's the only ticket to a long. I wouldn't go long anywhere around here because it's gonna probably do a bear flag like this and then breaks that to $4 like I mentioned. The only ticket to a long trade for this is it'll break out of this trend line, holds $5 as support. So it needs to consolidate over 5 and holds $5 as support, and then there'll be a long position. It's better to buy high. So I always talk about buying higher. Buying higher is better because you're buying with the trend. Whereas if you're trying to dip buy these, you are like 50-50. You're like in a consolidation. You don't know if it's gonna break down if you dip buy these, or you don't know it's gonna break out. But I'd rather wait for that big breakout signal to buy higher for the trend higher. Yeah, so that's why I'm not into dip buying, and I can see this probably consolidating around here. If it doesn't break above 5, it's probably gonna break this 460 level and break below 4. Thanks for the follow, Adam, the goat. But yeah, it's probably the first day in a while that I haven't taken a trade, but it's easy to borrow. But I think this is high institutional owned. It's too high priced. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna sign off today. Nothing looks good. I don't want to force anything. 0 trades today for me. So yeah, probably gonna sign off. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and if you haven't done so, feel free to hit the subscribe and like button to support the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or at the end of day trade recap. All right, see ya. Bye.